lot of times I'm not even in the mood to do what I gotta do. And I'm sure you guys know the feeling that you're just too tired, you know? You got a job, you got a family, you got things to do, you got friends. And then to find the time to do the thing that you gotta do to create the future that you want to create, well, it's kind of hard, right? Because you gotta have this thing called passion. And passion is the thing that's going to be driving you and motivating you. This is going to be the thing that fuels your actions, right? And so, if you genuinely have a passion for, well, becoming bilingual, then you're going to do what you got to do every single day, right? Even if you don't feel like it. Yeah. And this is just the point that right now, I don't really feel like doing the things that I got to do, right? But I just want to share this with you because even I, master of being bilingual now, uh, had lots of time where I didn't feel like studying, right? But especially when I lived in Maizuru, I had no choice. I had to keep speaking Japanese, listening to Japanese, reading Japanese, writing Japanese, because that's the only thing. That was the only game in town, right? And so, for you guys, you want to speak English, you gotta practice every single day. And even if you're tired, even if you're sleepy, even if you're giving up hope, you can at least do something minimal, such as just watch a TV show or watch a comedy show. And that way, it's not too serious. Uh, you're not really working for it. But just by watching like a comedy show, you're listening. And that's one of the most important things that you could be doing in any given time and any given day is just listening to real people speak. Well, yeah, it's a TV show, but, you know, you're learning the culture and stuff like that. So even if you're tired, you could be taking a break by watching an American or British comedy show just to get your listening going, right? So, guys, I'm trying to make a point here that I'm only speaking English because I want you to, well, practice listening to something, right? Because I'm trying to be honest with you, right? Again, you see a lot of those English shows and they got like a suit on and they're like, hey everybody, let's do some listening practice. I am going to teach you, and they get like I spoke a little Japanese, sorry, but there's this fake personality, and I don't want to be fake with you. I want to be real with you, right? This is the whole point of why I do what I do, is to be real with you. And in this realness, you got to be honest with yourself. Sometimes you don't want to do the things that you got to do. But what you got to do is at least you got to listen, such as listening to this video, right? So just by listening to this video, you're doing yourself a favor for your future self, because you will become, whoops, coffee, bilingual. You will, if you do what you got to do, right? And what do you got to do? Well, I have a 3-step system that could teach you what you got to do, right? And you're more than welcome to watch that 3-step system if you just click the link below. I'm sure, I'll add the link. But basically, the first thing that I want to tell you right now is you just got to listen more, more, and more. You could be listening 10 hours a day and it's not enough, because you got to listen every day for the rest of your life. I mean, you do want to become bilingual. You want to become somebody that speaks 2 languages. Well, then you got to speak it, right? You got to listen to it. You got to think in it, right? And so this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, to share with you guys the process that I had to go through to become bilingual, right? And like it or not, it's so much easier if I just explain it to you in Japanese, right? I mean, I really want to say, I really want to speak in Japanese right now. I'm resisting the urge to speak to you in Japanese because I really want you to understand what it feels like to constantly and consistently speak and listen in another language. As you may know, if you've seen my other videos, I could talk for 10 hours straight in Japanese and it doesn't tire me. Even if I'm tired, I can talk in Japanese, right? And that's just because I practice, practice, practice. That's all. So, in the same way, you guys need to practice. Even if you're tired, you got to do something. And if you feel too tired to speak, or if you feel too tired to converse with somebody, have a conversation with somebody, the best thing to do is just to listen to something, such as like a comedy show, because again, it's lighthearted, it's not serious, but you are working on your listening and you are working on, like learning the culture, right? Because jokes, uh, American joke, they're really part of our culture, right? And it's a good thing to know. So anyway, don't worry about things. Take it easy. Don't think too hard. If you feel a little stressed, take a break, relax, meditate in the morning. Do whatever you got to do because I know it is hard to learn a second language. I know that. I've been there, I've done that. So I understand what you're feeling. So if you ever feel stressed, just take a break, relax, but do listen to like just a comedy show and you'll be feeling better. And then when you do have the energy, when you do feel like talking, then you'll be ready to go. You know what I mean? But don't give up. That's like the biggest, biggest advice I can give you is don't give up. Because look, if I could become bilingual, so can you. Anyway, I'm really resisting the urge to speak in Japanese right now because it's such a habit. Every time like I hit the record button, it's like "Konnichiwa, minasamma domo." But hey, like I said, this is real talk, right? With a cup of coffee. So anyway, don't give up, guys. Take it easy, relax, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.